Warm welcome. This is Markus Termin speaking at the 5th of January 2025. As I'm speaking, the moon is still in the sign of Pisces, and as the moon met yesterday Saturn, which was the hard rock to meet, but a good combination, today the moon is going to meet 4:30 exactly Neptune, which is the soft combination, and to say it again, the Mother Mary aspect itself. Later on in the evening, at 8 o'clock in the evening, Middle European time, the moon enters Aries. And then, when it does so, entering Aries, the moon will right away have a trine to retrograde Mars at the last degree or earliest degree of Leo. Aries and Leo moon are going to make a trine combination, and not the Leo moon, the Leo Mars, sorry, and Leo Mars is retrograde. So this is going to be a surprise aspect of positive scene inspiration at 8 o'clock in the evening. Maybe have a retrograde drill in it, to have a perspective of what has worked in the past already. But up to that time, we are full in the dreamy mood of the day, and we are full into the vision possibilities, especially this afternoon with moon in Pisces meeting Neptune. The combination itself, moon in Aries, to have an outlook at tomorrow already, because I don't know whether I can do a video tomorrow or not. Well, maybe I do one, because this is the 6th of January, which is the day of the three holy magicians, most important for astrology. But the moon in Aries and the combination of the sun in Capricorn is something like a, bull terrier thing. This is, biting at it with Aries moon and then not letting it go. This is of course the negative input, the negative outview. Owners with the moon in the sign of Aries, they have a good possibility to keep calm and quiet for pretty long, but once it gets to a certain level of their personal understanding, they will get into a fight with an Aries moon, and the sun in Capricorn, as you know, is not willing to really change itself, even not if there's a contradiction of powers in the own chart. It's difficult. Now, having said that, we must remember Neptune meeting moon 4:30 in the afternoon, moon change to fire moon energy at 8 o'clock in the evening. Let's see if we can feel that. And as I haven't done too many predictions on 2025, I'm still dropping out, hints towards the 2025 situation, special days that we could pick for doing things that might be good for us. And there's one day at the 4th of July. Of course, this is the celebration of American independence, but there's more on the 4th of July. The 4th of July will present us not only a Jupiter sun in the sign of Cancer, but we also do have Mercury and Uranus at the last degree of Taurus. A few days later, Uranus is passing the line towards Gemini the first time, but Venus and Uranus, did I say Mercury? Venus and Uranus at the last degree of Taurus means Venus is still at home. It's her home sign, not Mercury, Venus. It's her home sign, and she meets with Uranus. We call that the freedom bird. Who did so? Mr. Döberreiner, a very famous German astrologer that taught us a lot of interesting things. This is one of the very, very positive constellations of 2025, And also, as you can see, at the same time, it's happening that Neptune at these days already in Aries meets Saturn also in Aries. Now, we've been discussing that with some astrologers recently, and I said, well, how big is the difference going to be? Because as we have Saturn in the sign of Pisces now, and then Saturn is going to move on and meet Neptune. What's the big difference? Because Neptune and Saturn together, they are kind of the sugar cube in the water glass. Is there anything going to be left from Saturn? But my colleague said, giving me some astrological wisdom, no. We are with Saturn and Neptune in that conjunction, especially, for instance, at the 4th of July. There are multiple conjunctions, but this is one of them. And this conjunction is going to be a new start just because it's the sign of Aries. Now, this is what we had a look at. Is there anything additional to show? Well, actually not really. See, this is the conjunction of Neptune and the Moon. This is 4:30 this afternoon, and later on, this is the combination of the Moon meeting the North Node in Aries, which is additionally to that aspect, Moon meeting the North Node and at the same time right away making this trine to Mars. We'll be surprised what that is gonna be. It's some interesting inspirational power, hopefully not something negative popping out of that still ongoing opposition in between Mars and Pluto, as you guys might know anyhow. All right, this is my take now on the 5th of January. I'll be happy if you get in contact with me, because that is what I make a living from. I'm not making a living from building guitars. I'm an astrologer. Take this mail address, mind the DE at the end, to get in contact with a genius German astrologer. And down here at my blog site, you will be able to read some numbers, how much it cost. You will get a Zoom link so we can record the whole thing, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Now, this is my new electric iron kind of banjo, and I put it into an amplifier today, so you might get the idea of real music. Let's try. See you tomorrow.